Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So excited to have you here today, and for today's video I want to share with you some really cool DIYs that I like to do to save some money and using Dollar Tree supplies. And I also want to share with you some hacks that I love to do year by year to decorate my Christmas tree in my home. So stay tuned because I'm going to share a few ideas, and I want you to let me in the comments which of these ideas is one of your favorites. Also make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, that you share this video, and that you check the links in the description box because I have another channel, JAZOMY. We have really big news over there, so you have to check those. All the links are in the description box. I hope that you are ready because I am. Let's DIY together. For this project, I want to share with you a really cool hack that you can do by reusing these pumpkins from the fall season. I did this DIY, I like it, and I use it to decorate my house, but now I don't want to put it in the trash or store these for a whole year. So what I'm going to do is create another project with the same pumpkins. I'm going to start by painting all of the pumpkins white. I'm going to be using some white chalk paint, and I'm going to give it two really good coats of paint. Once it is dry, I'm going to start working on making a hat. I'm going to be using a pot from Dollar Tree from the spring season, and I'm also going to be using a lid that I just have because I want to make a hat. I'm going to be creating a snowman, and this is going to be the perfect size for my pumpkins. So what I did was to stick these two pieces together, and then I'm going to paint everything with some chalk paint in black color. Of course, you can add a super cute small detail on the hat. You can put like a greenery, berries, or pine cones on one side of the hat, and then you can stick that on the top of your pumpkins. If you want to see how I put these pumpkins together, I'm going to leave you the link of that video in the description box so you can check it out. I want to add a scarf on my snowman, and for that you can use a scarf from Dollar Tree. You can use like a piece of ribbon, or you can use a piece of fabric that you have at home, and you have to do a small knot between the first and the second pumpkin. Now it's time to add the eyes and the mouth, and for that you can paint it yourself. You can use your Cricut if you have it. I just use a black marker and I draw the eyes, the mouth, and 3 small dots on the middle pumpkin. Your snowman is almost done. You have to put a carrot or something like that for the nose, and I use just like the lid of a marker in orange color. I stick that, and then for the arms I just went outside, cut some branches, and I'm going to stick that on the pumpkin that is on the middle. Once I was done, this is how my project turned out, and I think it looks beautiful and super cute, and I think it's super easy and fun to do with your kids and family, and it's a way to reuse your pumpkins now for Christmas and save some money. Do you have leftover pots from the spring season from Dollar Tree? Well, I do, and I have a lot, and I really want to use them. So I'm going to share with you a really cool DIY that you can do now for Christmas. You're going to need 3 small pots from Dollar Tree, and what I'm going to do is to paint them black. You can paint them any color, maybe red, gold, silver. I went with the black color just to have a really modern and neutral look. Now to add some details to the pots and some dimension, I'm going to be using some paint in gold color, and I'm going to use a brush, and with that I'm gonna start adding the gold color to the black pots to give this project an antique look. As you know, bells are very trendy right now, but they can be a little bit expensive, and you can create some really cool bells using the pots from Dollar Tree. Now that the paint is dry, I'm going to use a piece of twine and I'm going to pass that twine on the small hole that all of the pots have to be able to hang these pots and make them look like bells. And to make these even easier, you can add a small piece of tape on the side of the twine and pass that through the hole of the pot, and that way it's going to be super easy. And you can make 2 small knots on the rope or the twine to secure your pots. I'm going to be doing the same on the 3 pots that I have, but make sure that when you cut the ribbon or the twine that you are using, that you cut it in 3 different sizes so that the bells can hang in different levels. Once I have that, I'm going to put all of the bells together and make a small knot on the twine. You can hang your bells in so many places, in your Christmas tree, in a window, in a door. I found this greenery at home, and I think that it can be a cool idea to hang these bells from this greenery. And I'm also going to add a small and simple bow, and I think this project looks amazing, super easy to do, anyone can do it. And I'm just reusing the pots that I have from the spring season that I have at home from Dollar Tree. This is probably one of my favorite hacks that I like to do now for Christmas, using these tinsel stems from Dollar Tree. Now you're going to need 1 package of these tinsel stems, and they come in so many different colors, and I suggest you to get the ones that match with your Christmas tree. If you have a flock Christmas tree, make sure that the tinsel stems are white. If you have a green one, make sure that they are green, so that way it's going to blend in your Christmas tree. What I like to do is use one of these stems, or maybe you can cut it in half, and I'm going to add 1 on each side of the ribbon. If you want to add ribbon to your Christmas tree, and especially if you have kids, you want to make sure that you secure them. Someone touched the Christmas tree, they are not going to fall down. And I learned this hack for my mental health basically, but I really like it, and I have been doing this for years now. I like to add the tinsel stem on each side of the ribbon, and I just twist the tinsel stems on the branches of my Christmas tree. That way they are not going to fall. It's going to look beautiful, and you can manipulate the ribbon until they look good on your tree. You can do this with the ribbon that you want to put on your Christmas tree, but I also like to do it with the stems. I love adding stems and different types of foliage on my Christmas tree, but they always fall down because I have a dog, I have kids, and I don't know what happened, but they always fall down. So to make sure that they look good for a long time, I like to add a small tinsel stem on each of the branches that I decide to put on my Christmas tree, and then I just twist that on the branches of the Christmas tree, and it works amazing. Just make sure that the tinsel stem that you are using is the same color as your Christmas tree. Here I'm showing you how it looks and how I did it on the Christmas tree that I decorated last year, and I really love how that tree turned out, and I actually have a whole video for that. Make sure that you check the link in the description box if you want to see how I decorate this Christmas tree and all of the hacks that I also share in that video. I know that you guys are probably going to start decorating your Christmas trees soon, so this is a really cool hack that I always like to do. If you have a lot of the different types of like decorations and ornaments and branches and stems and things like that, I really like to sort them before adding them to my Christmas tree, and that way I know what I have from each of the items that I'm going to be adding on my Christmas tree. It's going to look more organized, and I can feel all of like those empty spaces on my Christmas tree, and that way your tree is going to look so much better, I promise. I always like to start with the ribbon, then the branches, and finally all of the ornaments that I have. I don't know if this is just me, but I don't like the thread that the ornaments always have. I don't know, I don't like how they look on my trees. I don't like the color. oh, I don't like it. So a really cool hack that I want to share with you is that, hey, just cut that small piece and then you can use these metal hooks from Dollar Tree. They come so many in this package. They are the same color as your Christmas tree and they are really easy to manipulate on your ornaments and the branches of your tree. So what I like to do is to cut the small thread, then I add the metal hook on the ornaments and I just hang all of the ornaments on my Christmas tree, especially the balls. You can manipulate, you can make like a small twist on the branches and I promise you they are not going to fall. It's going to stay there for longer and your Christmas tree is going to look beautiful and it's really easy to remove once Christmas is over. I want to share with you how I decorated my Christmas tree last year. I really love how that beautiful tree turned out and I'm so proud of it. I'm going to leave you the link in the description box so you can watch that whole video on how we decorate this tree, but I just used all of the hacks that I just shared with you guys. Here I'm going to show you another really cool hack that you can do that I saw on Pinterest and I think is brilliant. If you don't want to spend your money buying wreaths for Christmas or you don't want to spend your time making or DIYing a wreath for your front door but you still want to decorate your front porch for Christmas, this is a really cool DIY that you can do, easy and affordable. So you're going to need some ribbon and you can get it from Dollar Tree. That way it's going to be cheaper. I got 3 rolls in this red color from Dollar Tree and what I'm going to do is to cut the pieces and I'm going to stick them to my door. Now I decide to use some duct tape in the same color as my ribbon and I just stick that on the top of the door and on the bottom. If you want to make that ribbon look wider, you can add another piece on the side. That way it's going to look a little bit better on your front door. And I did the same. I just stick that tape on the top and on the bottom of my door. I want my door to look like a present, so I'm going to be doing the same thing but from side to side of the door and I just cut the ribbon, add the duct tape and this is going to stay for a long time. Now if you want to DIY a bow, you can do it with the same ribbon or you can simply get one of these decorated bows from Dollar Tree. It has glitter and it's going to look really good on your door. It has some like wire on the back so you can use that to attach your bow to the ribbon. Once you're done, this is how the project is going to look like and I really like it. I spent like $4 on this project and I have enough ribbon to do more DIYs and I think it's a great idea if you don't want to use wreaths on your front door this year. My loves, I hope that you like and enjoyed today's video. Make sure that you'll let me know in the comments which of these DIYs and hacks is one of your favorites. I'm going to be reading all of your comments and of course make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and my other channel JAZOMY Home. We are posting so many videos and trust me, you don't want to miss those videos because so many things are going to change super soon, so make sure that you check those links in the description box. And guys, thank you so much for the love and support and see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.